Hello, this is Mr. Young, and welcome to Lesson 2.3, Mixtures. Before proceeding, I'd like to ask that you take out something to write with and something to write on. These notes are valuable resources to you as you work through the lessons. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to distinguish pure substances from mixtures and classify mixtures as heterogeneous or homogeneous. You should also be able to identify a solution. If you make salsa, a recipe can guide you. You can use exactly the amounts in the recipe, or you can adjust the ingredients to your own taste. I personally like to increase the amount of cilantro and jalapeno. Salsa is an example of a mixture. Each batch of salsa may be slightly different. The properties of a mixture can vary because the composition of a mixture is not fixed. Mixtures can retain some of the properties of their individual substances. The properties of mixtures are less consistent than the properties of a substance. Mixtures can be classified by how well the parts of the mixtures are distributed. In a heterogeneous mixture, the parts of the mixture are noticeably different from one another. In a homogeneous mixture, the substances are so evenly distributed that it is difficult to distinguish one substance in a mixture from another. With a heterogeneous mixture, typically you can see the different parts of the mixture. Sand is a good example of a heterogeneous mixture because you can see the individual grains. These grains of sand were once part of much larger rock, or even a mountain, but through the process of weathering are now sand. It is possible to separate the types of sand with a magnifying glass and tweezers. This is true of many heterogeneous mixtures, like chocolate chip cookies or iced tea. With a homogeneous mixture, it is almost impossible to differentiate the different components of the mixture. A cup of hot tea or black coffee are examples of homogeneous mixtures. Separating the different parts of a homogeneous mixture is a little more involved, but very easy if you know a little science. By now, you should be able to distinguish pure substances from mixtures and classify mixtures as heterogeneous or homogeneous. You should also be able to identify a solution. We hope you have enjoyed our lesson.